Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest look at your forecast. It was a mild day yesterday with highs getting close to 60, especially for Manhattan down to the southeast. I expect it to be very similar today, especially the fact that we're starting out a lot warmer today, and we'll continue with the cloudy skies, some patchy drizzle. I really think the more measurable rainfall holds off until after sunset for most, if not all, of northeast Kansas. We'll keep an eye on the 3, 4, 5 o'clock time frame before the sun sets for our western and possibly southern communities to start getting some measurable rain pushing in, but I still think the better chance would be after sunset. Otherwise, the cloud cover is probably going to keep our temperature steady for the most part and very mild for this time of year. Well, we are in our final hours of the astronomical autumn, astronomical fall, because winter officially begins this evening. That's when the Earth's axial tilt is farthest from the sun. The lowest point the sun position is in the sky across the southern hemisphere, and that is officially going to occur everywhere at the same time across the Earth, and that would be Central Time at 9:27 this evening. So here in Topeka, are in pretty much all northeast Kansas, 9 hours, 25 minutes, 27 seconds worth of daylight. Very similar for tomorrow, maybe a second longer as far as daylight is concerned, but we really start to get into those longer days. And it's not by much. You can see only 4 seconds worth, but it's longer on Saturday. So that we are in for longer days between now and the first day of summer in June. Of course, remember, just because it's longer days doesn't necessarily mean it gets warmer. It actually gets colder. Remember, there's a delay. And that's why when we talk about meteorological winter and astronomical winter, those are a little bit different. So just be mindful of that. As I mentioned, not much going on today. A lot of cloud cover, maybe some patchy drizzle, better chance of rain tonight. And this particular short-term computer model is not showing a whole lot of rainfall for tonight. And taking a look at how much rain to expect, not very much, at least relative compared to our other short-term computer model, which is the graph on the top left, and our medium and long-range models, which get even heavier with the rainfall. So it is almost the outlier on the one that I just showed you, compared to what these other models are showing. So this is just the first of 2 storm systems that many spots could get about a 1/4 inch worth of rainfall. And then on top of that, we could get an additional 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches worth of rainfall between Saturday night through early Monday morning. And we'll have to continue to fine-tune the part of the forecast beyond Christmas, because there is some differences in the computer models on what to expect. Even on Christmas Day itself, there is some differences on how quickly the colder air moves in. But especially between today and Sunday, very, very, very high confidence that we will be very unseasonably warm for this time of year. And most of Friday and Saturday will be dry, and most of today will be dry too. But the better chance of rain tonight, and then again, probably after about 10, 11 o'clock Saturday evening, all the way through Sunday, into Sunday night, and Monday, still some uncertainty on what to expect there. And then temperatures do cool back down into the 40s for much of next week. As far as how much rain we could expect through Tuesday with the European model here, showing several areas getting more than 2 inches. Now, the GFS is not quite that heavy, but it's still showing decent rainfall between our 2 storm systems. Again, tonight and then Saturday night through early Monday morning. So, some much-needed rainfall. Not much snow, though. Snow through Monday. We'll stay out to the west with the European model, showing a little bit of that snow with that rain-snow mix that I have in the 8-day for Tuesday into Tuesday night, but still not going to be much. And there is still a big difference between the European model there and the GFS. The GFS is not quite as aggressive with the amount of snow there. Now, the National Weather Service is keeping an eye on the snow and ice impact between the Sunday morning and Monday morning time frame out in western Nebraska and into the Colorado region. And then as we get into the Monday morning through Tuesday morning time frame, starting to enter northwestern Kansas, but especially up into western Nebraska, a little bit northeastern Colorado. So just to give you an idea of if you're doing any traveling in those areas for the holiday, you may want to be very, very mindful of that. Otherwise, just a quick check of our extended outlooks. Warm and dry for the 6 to 10 day outlook, relatively speaking. Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook, warm and dry once again. And the 3 to 4 week outlook, warm and wet, generally speaking. So that's certainly something that we'll be keeping an eye on. But I will mention that the European model does keep the colder air around for much of next week while the GFS warms us back up next week, where highs may be back in the 50s. So low confidence, especially beyond Christmas Day. So then the 6, 7, 8 day and part of the forecast, there is some uncertainty there. But as I mentioned, very high confidence of our weather pattern for these next 4 days. So 4 days, very high confidence. The next 4 days, lower confidence. So keep checking back in for updates. We'll continue to keep you updated. We are here every single day, even though we don't have we'll mention, even though we don't have a newscast Monday morning, I will still be in Monday morning to do a forecast update for the web, social, all that. So you will get the most up-to-date information Monday morning from me coming in here and updating the forecast on what to expect, especially if there is going to be that snow chance for Tuesday into Tuesday night. So just be aware of that. We'll be here. We're here updating you every single day, no matter what. Have a great day.